Do you like the snow?
Now, as an adult, I don't like it that much. I really loved it when I was a kid. I would go out with my friends and we would make a snowman or we would have a snowball fight. But now, as an adult, I only think about the negative sides. It doesn't allow you to drive your car. It doesn't allow you to go to work. It's an annoyance when you are a grown person.
Describe the winters in your town.
It rains a lot. And it's really windy. Sometimes it's even difficult to move outside because of the wind. The winters in my town tend to be dark. I guess it's because of all the clouds. It does snow, but only for a day. We only had 1 year where it lasted for 2 weeks. It was a big deal in my town, since we were unprepared for it.
What do you like to do in the winter?
I like to sit by the fire. That is my favorite activity during the winter. The warmth you get from the fire in the winter days is the best thing ever. I like to gather some friends in my home and we play the board game like Monopoly or Risiko. I also love to travel to the warmer parts of the globe. I try to spend my winters in Florida.
Are there any winter traditions in your country?
We like to prepare fermented food for the winter. It is a long-standing tradition. This fermented food is really healthy. I think we should make it all year long. There are also some traditional Highland games. They mark the beginning of the winter. Many of the local strongmen compete against each other. Here we are talking about games that test your strength.
Does your mood change in the winter?
Yes, it does. I feel a bit lethargic when winter comes. It kind of drains my energy and my enthusiasm. But ironically, this forces me to get up and actually do something. I don't like to be demoralized, so I immediately force myself to get up and do something. Come to think of it, I actually get a lot of stuff done during the winter.
You will have 60 seconds to prepare, and then you will speak for between 60 to 120 seconds. Start speaking now.
I would say my favorite hobby is going to the gym. I notice many might laugh when I say this, but it really is a hobby for me. Many people try to motivate themselves to go, but I don't feel the need to do that. I love going to the gym. I started going to the gym when I was 17. I was really unhappy with the way I looked and I thought that going to the gym would boost my self-esteem. And I was right. It did. I felt my physique change for the better. And many people liked the way I looked. But it wasn't just about that. For me, there is something meditating when I lift those weights. I really feel a sense of the accomplishment when I do it. I immediately got that physical feedback that my body is getting stronger and stronger. And I would definitely say that going to the gym calms me down. Whenever I want to blow off some steam, I go to the gym. I go every day. But unlike others who would spend almost 2 hours over there, I was there only for 14 minutes. I would really focus on my exercise, so I would do a lot of them, while others will spend most of their time talking to each other. I go to the gym to exercise, not to socialize with others. Many people told me that they get a good workout when they join me in the gym.
Is it important for a person to have a hobby?
I think it is. I think it's important to have something that makes you happy, something that allows you to relax. I don't think there is a person on this planet that doesn't have a hobby. I think that our hobbies are an integral part of our life.
Can one have a hobby that earns them money?
I don't see why not. I actually had a hobby that earned me money. Now here I'm not referring to the gym, but actually to learning new languages. I really like to immerse myself into a new language and learn it. This has allowed me to find jobs which paid a higher salary.
Do you think that people should find a hobby that requires them to be physically active?
No, I don't think they should require you to be physically active at all. But I do think that it would be a good idea if it involved some movement on our part. Since in our modern day we are too static, it would do us good to be more physically active. A hobby could be something that allows us to maintain our health.
Do bad hobbies exist?
I guess that they exist. I would say that a bad hobby is a hobby that has a negative effect on our health or has a negative impact on others. If a hobby doesn't produce positive results, to be more precise, if a hobby produces negative results, then it is a bad hobby. For example, playing games that don't allow you to engage with others. They make you withdraw more from society. I would say that that's a bad hobby.
Do you think it's difficult to start a new hobby?
I can't speak for others, but I would say that it's not difficult for me to start a new hobby. I like to experiment with a lot of things. And when I find that an activity is enjoyable for me, or that I'm good at it, then I practice it on a regular basis.